Hello Aries, and welcome to my channel Green Line Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading for the second half of May. So moving from Taurus season, we have the new moon in Taurus on the 19th, and then moving into Gemini season. Mercury does turn around and go direct, which is the good news, and Jupiter moves into Taurus. So lots happening. So we have 9 of Crystals, Security, Abundance, and 2 of Acorns, Insight and Focus. Interesting. So I do feel like this is the 2 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. It may be that you are really starting to realizing you have to actually focus on your security and your abundance in some way, shape or form. And they're getting some very clear insights about that from a higher perspective, and you're potentially seeing some details in your life and your world and your everyday world, and how you can weave that in, some abundance into your everyday world at this moment in time. So I feel like it could even be a very creative kind of time for a lot of you, but I do feel like it's like, okay, I just want to, this sense of wanting to feel a little bit more in control is what I'm feeling here, Aries. There's just a lot on, and it's like, okay, I'm going to take the good things and weave that into my life at this moment in time, and the rest of it, I'll just have a think about it. I might just kind of see what's that all about. So let's see, because there might be some new directions, some new paths that are opening up for you that could be more secure for you, or could be something that you really enjoy. So it's like, take the good and leave the rest, and then have a look at what else is around. If there's something that could be leading you down a new path that, you know, okay, see how that feels. So I almost have this sense of wanting to bunker down a little bit, like hold the fort in a way. It's sort of interesting energy I'm feeling here, Aries. Okay, so what's shifting and changing for you? We've got Sword 2, Venus, Libra. Yeah, this is a little bit of like, there's a bit of hesitation perhaps about what's happening around you, and a little bit of uncertainty and hesitation about stepping into new things, about moving forward at this moment in time. So yeah, even though that's an option, you know, there's something new that you're kind of experiencing or stepping into, but it's like, I'm still not sure about how confident I feel with this, or how this is feeling in my world. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Aries. So just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a fuller or more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Aries. Just take what feels right, leave the rest, trust your intuition. And I'd love it if you would like to check out the beautiful Patreon community that we're building and growing at this moment in time. Lots of extra content that's going on there, and it's another way that you can help support the channel. So love it if you check that out. The link is in the description box below. We have the star. Wow. Yes. Something about you, like you're being so divinely guided, or something about you's kind of is shining, is being seen. But yeah, yet it's kind of like you're not sure about the messages, or how, you know, you're not really sure about that. Page of Cups. Look at all these pages. Like, there's a lot of new, fresh energy, a lot of messages coming towards you that you go, okay. Opening your heart to something new. Might feel a little bit like vulnerable or excited about it. So yeah, a lot of kind of new energy. Knight of Wands, there's potentially been a bit of excitement in the recent past, but the 9 of Cups is something fulfilling coming in, which is really fantastic. I just feel like there's this kind of tiredness with you at this moment. You're tired of, or sick and tired of something, or you just got like a little bit of fatigue, soul weariness that comes through. But yeah, in the end, it's like, okay, you're going to be working hard here, Aries. The Knight of Cups, wow. So the Knight of Cups and the Star, this is like a dream, like a dream that you're kind of following here, very emotionally driven about where you're being guided. And that's why we've got this little Page of Cups going, hey, surprise, in your conscious mind, what's on offer here emotionally for you. So yeah, the Star is about being guided towards the future and potentially feeling more hopeful for that. You are crossed by the Page of Swords, so it's like, the Page of Swords is messages inside your mind, But the star card is a bigger energy that you feel like almost like you need to surrender to. You're being guided by spirit and your mind's not sure about it. It may be that other people are hearing about where you're being guided to and they're talking about you. That could be happening as well. And it could be that they don't understand or that they're just talking about you. Maybe they're excited for you. But yeah, I feel like there's kind of a lot of talk here, a lot of information coming in, a lot of messages, a lot of things that you're learning and information you're receiving. So yeah, but it feels like something really good is happening here to you. So I think other people are noticing the fact that your situation is the star card. In your conscious mind, we've got this little page of cups. So there could have been some kind of interesting, surprising new direction or new offer that's come in here that you nervously might be getting excited about, opening your heart up to it. And there could be some surprising things about it. It kind of feels all new and fresh, but or somebody that you're opening your heart up to. But yeah, it feels, very new, but yeah. Interesting. So we have at the base the Three of Wands. This is the young Emperor. So, the Emperor is the Aries energy. It feels like potentially something that you don't have a lot of experience with or you're learning a lot of new skills with, or it's a new connection. It's just so new. You're the young Emperor. So it's like learning to kind of find your feet in this new setting, learning to kind of step into maybe more's been asked of you here. To step up or to be seen more or to show more of who you are or to step into some kind of leadership energy. But it's all very new with the young Emperor. So there's a lot of hopes and dreams kind of on this. It's actually really lovely. So it feels like there's some sort of new exciting offer here that you're growing into. Quite literally, being the young Emperor. So waiting for your chips to come in, but you're growing into this. Interesting. It's like a process of maturing into the experience or the role or the whatever it is that you're kind of finding yourself here, that it feels right. Like you've been guided to this connection, this place or this event that's occurring here. So in the recent past, we've got the Knight of Wands. So this feels like there's been some kind of positive shift or change that's come through. This could even be a person coming in. But it feels like it's like there's a motivation here, getting kind of quite motivated. So, yeah, interesting with that Knight of Wands. In the near future, though, I think you're going to find it really fulfilling, this Knight of Cups. So it's almost like you might have heard some sort of news out of the blue or some sort of like interesting opportunity or connection or whatever it is. And whilst there's a little bit of hesitation about it, it really feels like this is something that could find a new place in your world. Like it could feel it brings a lot of joy and happiness. It could feel that it brings a sense of, I want to weave this into my world. So, yeah, the Nine of Cups is the card of fulfillment, feeling things very fulfilling in the near future, even though it's also new. And so you're presenting as this Nine of Wands. It's kind of funny. This card always gives side eye and is giving side eye to the Three of Wands, which is kind of, there's a little bit like this is the wounded warrior. The universe has been throwing challenges at you and you've been meeting the challenges, but there might be a little bit of sense of just tired, like there's a lot being thrown at you at this moment in time, but you're still kind of going, I'm still not sure whether I've got what it takes or whether I can grow into this or whether I'm ready for this experience. But at the same time, there's a part of you, I think, that knows that you are, because you've been so guided towards it with the Star card. So the energy around you is the Lover's card. So there's been a choice perhaps, and maybe you were the one that got chosen. Maybe you got picked for whatever this is, but there's been some kind of choice that was made. So important choice around you. So that's important as well. I mean, this could be a soulmate energy that you're connecting to that's coming in as well. Hopes and fears, the Four of Pentacles. This is like, I don't want to be boring and hold on to the status quo. I don't want, part of you wants to like just stay in the comfort zone. Another part says, I don't want to do that. I'm the young emperor. I'm ready to step and grow into the emperor. I'm looking to challenge myself. I see this as a really positive opportunity here. And so, yeah, that's what the Four of Pentacles is. But we have as the outcome the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Swords. It's like you are determined here with this Knight of Swords. As you might find yourself in a much better position, even very quickly. You may even have to defend your position quickly. It's like suddenly people are realizing, they got the job, or they got chosen, or they're the one, and they're the new person. And it's suddenly like people are noticing you in some way, shape, or form, because it can all happen so quickly that you suddenly found yourself in this elevated position or a better position. But it's because you've actually have been doing a lot of work and you got yourself in that position, but it might seem like it happened kind of out of the blue or magically or more easily for you. So it might even be that, like I said, people are talking about you or noticing you, could even be jealous. But I think in the end, it's like you're defending yourself, going, I deserve this. I deserve it. I'm good enough. So whoever or whatever you're convincing here, it's like, no, I'm standing my ground here. This was meant for me. And so this was gifted to me from the universe, this opportunity. I'm opening up to it. And it's kind of an interesting, even though you've nervously opened up to it, it's like, no, this is mine. So, and then we've got the Four of Swords, which is very much like you're going to need a rest. You're going to need some downtime, because this is kind of quite like the ascension or the rise in some way, shape, or form. It's like you've risen, an energy within you or an opportunity. You've risen up in some way. It's taken a bit of effort. It may have made it look easy to other people, so they're kind of thinking, oh, they got that easily, or whatever happened here. But you know you've put in the work. You know that you've risen to the challenges. You know that you're tired and you need a break after you get yourself in that better position here. Sorry, Aries, my alarm went off. And so I was just saying we have here the Knight of Cups. So it cuts out the recording for some reason when it does that. So this is about following your heart. It's very emotionally driven. You might find yourself moving forward into new emotional terrains, new emotional energies. This could be following a dream, but this feels like trust that beautiful heart. You know, there's this offer that you're opening your heart up to, and it feels like it's, you know, about to cross over a threshold into a new emotional feeling, arena, experience. So it actually feels very exciting. So let's pull an affirmation card for you. We've got the past is over. This is a new day, one that I have never lived before. I stay in the now and enjoy each and every moment. Yeah, it feels very much like it keeps you here. Like it's this opportunity is keeping you here in the now. It's something so new, and you're realizing that the newness of it and the fact that you're kind of growing into it or maturing into this experience in some way, shape, or form is letting you know that that past is over. And so let's pull a charm for you, Aries. Beautiful. The key to your heart is being unlocked here. Very nice. Very beautiful. So, I mean, this could be a new relationship as well, a person. The Knight of Cups can be love and romance. Whatever this experience is, there's a lot of vibrant emotional energy related to it that's coming in with it, which is really beautiful. So the key to your heart is being unlocked, and unlocking something that could be really deeply fulfilling here, which is really beautiful. So that's your reading, Aries. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. It also helps with helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, please take care. If you're interested in the beautiful Patreon community that we're building and growing at this moment in time, the link for that is in the description box below. Love it if you check that out. Lots of extra content. And take care.